Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined by Andrew McInnes at McInnes Pick, and Andy Lang at Bump Sports. Make sure you guys are giving both of them a follow. We are going to head over to the AFC East. That's right, a great divisional rivalry. We've got the Miami Dolphins, now a 3-point underdog. This one's been bet up since opening, or maybe it's because Cam Newton is no longer the quarterback, and this total has been bet down to 43.5. Andy, I'm going to start with you. Now, one of the things that you specialize over at WagerTalk is player props. Please explain to me how you focus on your player props. Give our listeners a little preview about what you do and the player prop you like for this game.
Yeah, we dissect all the different players and looking for some really good spots. The prop world is just a fantastic way to narrow your bets down and find some soft lines. The books put out tons of props. And if you look hard enough, you're going to find some really, really good ones. In this game in particular, I know Mac Jones is probably going to be the biggest story. I'm really more interested in looking to see what Tua looks like and what this Miami offense is going to be. Last year, Miami did not design the offense for Tua, but this year, this is his breakout year. It should be. They're giving him all the tools. They designed an offense specifically for him. Miami was 11-5 against the spread. That was number one percentage rate in the NFL. I'm looking at Myles Gaskin to be a breakout player in the backfield. The backfield is all of his. Malcolm Brown just looked awful in preseason. I don't think he's going to be a factor. So look at Myles Gaskin early in the season to go over. But my favorite prop is going to be Damian Harris over 69.5 yards rushing. The Patriots are a top 5 offensive line. Miami is a bottom 7 defensive line. I'm going to expect a big running game from New England. I don't think Belichick is going to ask Mac Jones to do too much here. He's going to ask him to control the ball and not make big mistakes. I look for Damian Harris to run wild against Miami. And another play I'm looking at, first quarter under 7.5. These are really good secondaries. They're not going to give up big plays. I don't see any huge offensive plays come in, a lot of running the ball. I see both coaches being a little bit conservative with their quarterbacks, running the ball, letting the clock run. Last 3 games of the season for both teams in 2020, they combined to average 5.3 points total in the first quarter. I'll take Damian Harris over 69.5 yards rushing and the first quarter under 7.5 points.
I like that. We have somebody over at WagerTalk that likes to bet on something other than the side and the total. I'll have to check out both of those because they do correlate to this move on the under. Andrew, your thoughts on this divisional matchup? What do you think we're going to see from either team? I'm kind of with Andy. I'm not sure that Belichick is going to let Mac Jones run wild, and I'll be one of the Tua naysayers. I'm not that high on Tua this year. I did bet his season total of passing yards under 38, 50.5. And so I'm not expecting much from him in this game to start the season off.
Well, Kelly, it might be an accidental segue you've given me because I'm on the under in this game. And the number has certainly been bet down, like you said, but I'm not going to just kind of go away from it. I'm still going to recommend it here on this video. And, if you think you're going to get a high-scoring game or you love watching high-scoring, entertaining football games, this isn't the one for you guys. But it's all about making money here. And we're going to try and do that with this game on the under. Obviously, inexperience is a big factor with both Mac Jones and even Tua as well. He has experience under his belt. But like Andy said, this is the first year where he's, the offense is his. And I don't like teams when they go back and forth from one guy to the next and you're really unsure which quarterback you're going to get. So with this year, we know we're going to get Tua. We know he's the starter. They've made it very clear, actually, in kind of a comedic way. He is the number one guy. Also, Will Fuller serving his last game of his suspension. He'll be out. I just worry about who the receiving options really are for Miami. And like Andy said, they do have some strong running back options with Gaskin. And with the Patriots, first of all, you give Belichick all summer to prepare for a team. You got to expect for a great defensive performance out of the Pats. But I just expect Mac Jones to be check down after dump off, run-heavy offense from the Patriots. Not just in this game, but on the year in general. But in this game, I expect a snooze fest. Let's not forget, we saw 21-11 and 22-12 last 2 meetings with these 2 teams. Expect another boring game here, Kelly. We'll try and make some money on the under.
I can't wait to take a nap on Sunday afternoon during this one. Don't forget, head over to our WagerTalk YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Drop some comments. Do you agree with us? Do you want to fade us? Whatever it is, just make sure you guys tune in.